And I can see that probably the most efficient use of time will be to wait until all the delegates under the respecting the face covering bylaw have spoken before opening the floor for questions. That will allow us to move more quickly. And Danielle Romanuk.
The one time the word mandatory is used in the bylaw is in the title, which is a false claim. Requiring proof of the exemption under the bylaw is in violation of the bylaw, as well as Ontario's Personal Health Information Protection Act.
Angie Dominangato.
Dr. Teresa Tam, Canada's Chief Public Officer, continuously recommended against wearing masks for several reasons.
Cullen McDonald.
Non-surgical masks and cloth masks are not scientific and do more harm than good.
That Angela Braun will be speaking on behalf of Beata O'Connell.
I quote, "Non-medical and medical face masks are not required or recommended for children returning to school. Strict physical distancing should not be emphasized to children in school settings, as it is not practical and it could cause significant psychological harm."
Could we remind them that their presentations should speak to the mask bylaw specifically and also to things that are under our jurisdiction, which of course schools are not?
Stephanie Hancherick, resident.
Spabe et al. Present evidence that facial expression is a necessary component of communication to express emotion, and lack in facial expression, according to the study, hinders empathy. So messages are not clear without facial expression, and mandatory masks stunts entire population's ability to express themselves freely.
Sean Summers.
I'm really quite concerned that Council has already imposed or mandated and is looking to extend a mask mandate that is not scientific.
I understand we now have Cheryl Rowe.
Not getting both sides of the story, and then it instills fear into everybody. It causes people to get ornery with each other in the stores.
That completes our delegations. I ask now, do any members of council have questions for any of the delegations? If so, please indicate on the screen if you have any questions for any of the delegations. I'm asking members of council if they have any questions to any of the presenters, any of the delegates. And I see no members of council have indicated they wish to direct any questions to the delegates. So we thank the delegates very much for their presentations. And we'll now move on to the next item, which is adoption of minutes.